All right, welcome everybody. As you know, my name is Savannah, and joining me today is Gary Reese and Teresa Reese. And we're actually doing an interview or conversation around Mental Health Awareness Month. And kind of what little bit of backstory of what got us here today was that I had put out a call to managers and supervisors here at DeLisi to see if they would be willing to share any type of stories related to Mental Health Awareness Month. So with that, I received an email from Gary, and he shared that he would love to come and have a conversation with his wife, Teresa. And so I'm going to first let Gary introduce himself, tell everybody what he does at DeLisi. Not everybody knows Gary. So Gary, just go ahead and introduce yourself, introduce Teresa, a little bit about you guys.
All right, Gary Reese. I'm a metro area supervisor on the ready mix side. Been with the company for 24 years in various roles. There's my wife Teresa.
Hello.
Awesome. Okay. So Gary and Teresa have a, I would say, hard story to share about their son, Aiden. But there is always light at the end of every story. And so we're really looking forward to them kind of sharing the life of an amazing, amazing son. So either one of you, whoever wants to start, just tell us a little more about Aiden, his story, who he was as a son, a friend, and just a family member to you all.
Aiden was a 15-and-a-half-year-old boy, loved baseball, loved to play video games, had a wicked sense of humor, and had a heart of gold.
Yeah.
I believe that because both of you have very large hearts of gold, so that is easy to believe, most definitely.
He came with us one year when we volunteered at the marathon. So
Yeah, he was just
giving.
Yeah, loved sports, baseball in particular. Had a hand at football, but wasn't really his thing. But he just, he was good. He was a good little athlete. Loved playing catch in the backyard. Just a good pitcher, a good team member.
A good friend.
Goofy, yeah.
Goofy, yes. Yeah. He had a rivalry with his dad. Horns down.
I'm a Texas Longhorns fan. He's a big OU fan, so we're
OU fans.
House divided.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, whenever OU beats Texas, which is not very often, I always kind of think that Aiden got one over on me. He's smiling, knowing that OU had beaten Texas.
Yeah, I believe that.
So, huge New York Yankees fan as well.
I know we would probably get to this at some point, but you do have a Yankees themed tattoo, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a portrait of Aiden with the New York Yankees. Derek Jeter was his idol growing up. He
used number 2.
Number 2. He liked playing shortstop, and so he just became a Yankees fan. And then Aaron Judge, we started following him once he got playing for the Yankees.
And Dad took us to go see the Yankees.
Texas Rangers.
Yeah, play the Rangers.
Yeah, where Texas
That's
beat
awesome.
them.
And Aiden was over the moon because he got us seats in right field where Aaron Judge plays.
Oh, that's so cool. And you all now have a dog named Judge, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was Aiden's dog?
Yeah. He always wanted a big dog, and we've had 2 small dogs, but we got a big dog to kind of honor
When
him,
he was
I
in the
guess.
hospital, we were trying to bribe him to wake up, and I was like, I'll let you get a big dog. And then his dad over there goes, I'll get you 2, son.
Yeah. I told him we'd give him 2 dogs to work up. We'd name him Judge and Jeter, and unfortunately he never worked back up. it was just tough, just roller coaster of emotions. Just sitting there, you know,
Begging everyone,
if I could
begging
take
God.
time back, you know, if I could redo this, you know,
Sure, in that situation, you're bargaining with anything and everything.
yeah. I mean, I'm just,
Both
you
God
know,
and the
does
devil.
he know I really loved him? Did I tell him enough? You know, does he know how much I loved him, how much he meant to me? I may not get a chance to tell him that again. You know, that was tough for me, just knowing that he may not wake up. I may not get to talk to him or see him again, and tell him how much I loved him, tell him how much he meant to me.
So
He
for
he left a note though that we found that said, "Love you, Mom and Dad." That's all it said.
Yeah, we found a note in his pocket at the hospital, and we found a picture on his phone months later. He had taken the morning off, and I
But
was
he
really
looked
nervous
happy.
to look at that picture because I wasn't sure what the, you know, did he look depressed? Was he happy? Was he sad? I did look at the picture, and he actually looked kind of happy. He was, so it's just crazy.
The ICU doctor told us that most boys from the age of 12 to 20, I think, it's that their suicide is considered impulsive. It's because their brain hasn't fully developed, that they think about it and they act instead of, well, that's the only thing they think of. They don't think of anything else. And so they called Aiden's suicide an impulsive act.
It was,
we have a very large group of Delisi employees that are parents, which I know is why you all really wanted to come forward and share his story. So for those that are listening, whether they be parents or friends of someone that is struggling, what are some of maybe some warning signs or just anything that maybe could have tipped you all off? I mean, it's hard. I mean, it's so hard, especially when you
yeah,
share how amazing of a child he was and so happy.
yeah. I feel like if it can happen to Aiden, it could happen to anybody. I mean, he had friends. He was kind-hearted.
He was popular.
Yeah, he was just a good kid. Um, I mean, I would just say if they're kind of keeping to themselves or withdrawn, you know, obviously depressed,
Anxious.
just talk to them, check on them. Be proactive. Don't let it wait. It can't wait. You know, I talked to Aiden on Wednesday. We'd talked to Aiden about maybe dropping out of the baseball team because he was being bullied by the baseball team, and he loves baseball, so we didn't want him to pull out. But I was to the point to where if he's not enjoying it, then let's pull him out. If you don't want to play, that's fine. So I'd kind of talked to him on that Wednesday, and then Thursday I was going to basically tell him, hey, if you don't want to play, that's fine. Then we can pull out. And I thought, well, let's just wait till the weekend, and we can kind of talk about it over the weekend. And I shouldn't have, because it was that next morning that he took his own life. So don't let it wait. Be proactive. If you think something's wrong, then talk to them. Yeah, baseball was definitely his thing. He loved baseball.
And we had told him before when we were talking about all this, we're like, just ride the bench, if that's, do your thing, and you don't have to go out for it next year. And He's like, they won't be here next year, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of hazing that was found after it, that the older boys were making the freshman boys fight and then fight the senior, or not seniors, sophomores and juniors. So we found videos of that, and so did the police. So
So as a parent, what would you say, if you have a child going through bullying, or even if your child is being, the instigator and things, what would you recommend as parents to anything? Because I just I feel for parents. It's so hard to raise children now. And just all of the things they have to face, whether it be social media or they have Snapchat, or
there was
there's just so many
Yeah.
things that we never had to experience, as students. And so
we could get
you
off
know,
the bus and our bullying and everything was there.
yep,
Um,
yep,
Yeah, now it tends to follow you home with social media and
like he had a
internet stuff.
Snapchat, and that said something that morning. So I don't know. I don't know.
yeah,
I know some people that have, pulled their
Children out.
children out of sports because of bullying and because of listening to Aiden's story. So he's
Yeah.
definitely helped. We know that it's helped at least a handful of people that were potentially going to hurt themselves.
They've even taken their kids to online school.
Yeah, so I don't know if pulling them out of school and homeschooling them is the answer, or pulling them out of the sport. I think, and hopefully there's more awareness.
I think it's important for anyone, when you're caught up in athletics and when it's super competitive and you're, deep into the weeds of it and it's about to be the first game, all the hype around athletics. And then you think, oh, all of a sudden my child doesn't want to do this again.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think there is a stigma of like, oh no, you are going to stick it out, And I think it is important for people to know it's okay to take a break. It's
Yeah.
okay to walk away from something.
Yeah,
If it's not serving you, your family,
yeah,
I think it's important. It might be a hard step, and there might be pushback, and you might hear things from other people. But
we've had people reach out to us. You have specifically that.
There was a boy.
Hey, I heard the child had heard Aiden's story and decided to talk to his parents and get help.
yeah,
One talked to his counselor. She's the one that reached out to me and said, who was also, she was at a school, so she knew Aiden from being there. And she told me, I just want you to know that one of my patients heard the Aiden story, and he told me today what he was going to do. And I called the mom in, and he's going to get treatment.
yeah,
So yeah, I mean, if we
'Cause-
can keep sharing his story and potentially helping other parents and kids that might be going through this, then I mean, it makes it all worthwhile.
yeah. I think that is the light at the end of this.
Yeah,
I know you all have the saying, "Be kind for Aiden." Gary always has
Yeah.
a bracelet on. If you ever see
Yeah.
Gary, Teresa as well.
yeah, and there's people around the DSSC that wear it or have it in their office. They have pictures of Aiden in their office, and that really means a lot. That makes me feel good that people are still remembering him and
Yes, and a bunch of
You know.
Delisi showed up to his honor walk and to
Yeah.
the funeral. It's just very.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he was an organ donor. When we knew, I think it was like the second or third day, we knew that he was not going to recover
Survive.
from this or wake up. So
We asked the doctor.
Yeah, we decided that we need to donate Aiden's organs. That's what he would have wanted. Someone else can have use of them. Then that's what we need to do. That's what he would have wanted. So we kind of started that process, and we were able to donate several of his organs to to help other people. His heart actually went to a 16-year-old
16-year-old softball player.
softball player in Missouri,
So
a young girl. So
his heart's going to be on the field.
yeah, so that made us feel good. That
Yeah.
And a
part of him is still
13-year-old boy.
living through someone else.
Yeah.
A 13-year-old boy received one of his kidneys, and he gave the gift of sight to a person. That's the only one we didn't get any kind of
Yeah.
notification of where it went.
If someone wanted to become an organ donor, what process do they need to do? So it's that little checkbox
Yeah.
in
Yep.
the driver's
When
license.
you get your driver's license, just say you want to be an organ donor. I mean, I've always been an organ donor.
So
the way I
I
look at it, if I'm dying or dead, they're no good to me. Give them to someone else if they can use them. To me, it's kind of a no-brainer. If someone doesn't want to do it, that's fine too. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely recommend it.
Aiden was 3 months away from his driver's license, and so 6 of his friends, that when they took their driver's test, they all sent me a picture of their ID where they all marked to be an organ donor for Aiden. I thought that was sweet, young kids doing it.
Absolutely. Well, you are speaking about his kindness and his love for others, and what does it mean when you say be kind for Aiden? You have the hashtag and you wear the bracelet daily. What does that mean for everyone? How can they be an example of being kind for Aiden?
I think just treating people the way you want to be treated, and sometimes that's easier said than done. But yeah, just be kind, treat people with respect, treat them the way you want to be treated, and yeah, I mean, that's...
Think before you speak, because you never know what the other person is going through. Kindness matters. If you see someone being bullied, say something. You don't have to go and confront the bully or anything like that. Go find a teacher, go find an adult, and if you don't feel comfortable doing that, tell your parent when you get home. That's our be kind, how you would want to be treated, and think before you speak. Because kindness does matter.
It does. And it is one of our service values here at DeLacy.
Yeah.
So I think it's something that we can all choose to live out every single day, whether it be for ourselves or for Aiden. And I'm very grateful that I had the opportunity to sit down with you all today and talk about Aiden's story. Is there anything else you want to share?
No, I just I want to, thank people at DeLacy that they were, when this happened, there was a lot of support, and, like I said, there's still people that wear his bracelets and have pictures in their office or have the bracelet in their office, and it means a lot. And I've spoken to a few, people in the office and that have children. It's really kind of helped them navigate through, problems that their children might be experiencing at school. So
He was lying in that bed. That in our lifetime, we would save one child from being bullied or save the parents. This awful pain, like it's life-altering pain. So we share our toughest times in hopes of saving more children.
We're very grateful for that.
yeah, hopefully this video might, it might help someone.
Thank you all again. Very, very appreciative. He was an amazing, amazing kid, as you can tell.
Yeah, he was.
So we're very grateful for you sharing your story. Bittersweet to have to do that, but I do think you all are making an impact and helping change lives. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.